Good afternoon, it's Thursday and we are of course inside the ePaddock MotoE, the World Championship, back round 2 here at the iconic TT circuit Assen. This place a staple since 2021, the third season of MotoE. For Assen this year celebrating 100 years of the Dutch TT, so there's a massive fan base ready to watch all the racing right across the entirety of the MotoE Grand Prix of the Netherlands weekend. I'm Kiko Giles and I will be taking you through the ePaddock. As you can see, everything already set up. Come with me and we can grab a word straight away with Maria Herrera, who was very impressive back at Le Mans. Maria, great to see you here. Le Mans, fantastic weekend, one of your best weekends yet, your best result yet in MotoE, so you must be delighted with the way 2025 has started.
Yeah, for sure. I thought it was difficult for me because without tests and everything, I thought it was difficult, but at the first impression with the new bike, I feel good. I started to be relaxed and improve every season, so for the race we changed a little bit for the race too, and it was amazing. I enjoyed it.
Le Mans, very different to Assen, of course, but you have been here already in 2025 with the Women's World Championship. You was a race winner there as well. So good sensations coming into Assen, good expectations?
Yeah, last year I did a great step. So I think we can do it again and enjoy this race, because this track I like, but for sure it's a little bit difficult with the speed. With the chain direction is heavy, but the bike is better, so I think we can do better.
Talk to me about obviously racing in 2 championships. You have the Yamaha R7 over there, and then this Ducati MotoE bike. It's completely different. How do you adapt?
It's very difficult because when I try the other bike, it's like too light, no, for me, and in the chain direction, I can crash immediately. But well, with this bike, I feel the weight, but we have more stability in the front. So in Le Mans, I enjoy it, and I want to continue like this because well, we are working well with the new team, with the new staff.
After the P4 at Le Mans, can we dream of a podium this weekend for you here?
Why not? Because I feel good. I feel confident, and for sure if we continue working like this and the mentality, no, is the result of Le Mans.
Maria, all the best of luck. Thanks for talking to us. So Maria Herrera, of course, what a stellar start it was in Le Mans. 8th in the opening race, 4th in race 2, best results in the MotoE World Championship. Contrasting fortunes for our next guest, because Eric Granardo, don't forget, 11 wins in MotoE, still chasing that title, but if you have a look at him, he is coming back from injury. Eric, great to see you. How are you, first of all?
Yeah, I'm much better now than after Le Mans. You know, it was a crazy moment for me. You know, the last 6 weeks were crazy. I felt a lot of pain, a lot of sacrifice to recover, you know. It was a huge crash, the worst of my career. But I'm very strong. I'm here to try. Luckily, I had the fit to go on the bike, so let's see how it is. For sure, it'll not be easy. I'm not 100% yet, but I have conditions to at least try, so let's see how it go. But for me, the win is to be here and try to go on the bike after what happened, so I'm happy for this.
How has the recovery been? Of course, we know there's gaps in the MotoE calendar anyway, so it accommodates that. You can get back, but how has the recovery been and how difficult has it been?
Yes, luckily the gap between the first and second race were big, and I can be here. But for sure, the recovery it's been very difficult. You know, the first 2 weeks, the post-surgery were crazy. You know, they opened the knee to put a titanium piece on the leg, so it's very painful. I had the first 2 weeks were crazy. But then after you see the recovery, you see that you can start to do some things, use your body. I have lost a lot of muscles on the right leg. You know, I cycle a lot. Who follow me knows that I do a lot of cycling and I have lost a lot of muscle, so it's difficult for me to recover this part and have confidence on the leg. You know, this is the main thing when I go on the bike. You know, I had tried last week and I still miss the power on the right leg. Here in Assen, there is a lot of right corners, so it will not be easy. But you know, in the end, to be able to walk again and try on the bike is the best thing for sure. Walk for me is a difficult thing too. I need some help sometimes, and on the bike I can feel more or less. But after some laps I feel pain. But let's see. I will try my best, and for me the main thing is to be here and try again. Is a very good thing for me.
What is the objective this weekend? Because obviously Le Mans, we don't know what could have been. So now you're coming back, albeit a little bit injured. What is the objective? Top 10s, points, finish the weekend?
Well, on Le Mans we had very good possibilities to try to be on the podium at least, but now the conditions are very different. It's been a long time that I don't ride bikes on the high level. 6 weeks that I was just recovering. For sure, the main goal is to finish the races and feel again the confidence on my leg and also on my conditions of riding. And if I can be on the top 10, it would be amazing. And I need to put my expectations low. And if it's better, I will be more happy. If I put it too high, for sure I can frustrate. So I will do my best, and let's see what happens.
The main thing is that you're back. Eric, all the best. Have a great weekend and get through it safely this time. Eric Granardo, of course, really nasty crash back in race 1 at Le Mans. It was the red flagged race 1 that really was a little bit of a problem for Eric. He stood up and then he got taken out by a rider falling behind him. So really, really unfortunate way to start the season for Eric Granado, who of course was having the joint most wins in MotoE. Doesn't have that title yet, but believe me, he's not going to stop trying. Of course, right the way through the paddock, Lorenzo Baldassarri, double top 6 finisher last time out at Le Mans. He is a rookie in 2025. Just on Lorenzo Baldassarri, expects him to be quite strong this weekend. This is a track that he loves. It was one of his first wins in the MotoGP paddock, thinking back to 2011 in the Red Bull Rookies. He's had strong races here as well in Moto2, maybe even if results don't show. Recent form here, podium in World Supersport. That was 3 years ago in 2022. Next to him, though, we do have the reigning champion back with us, because like Eric Granado, poor old Hector Garzo was also injured last time out, and if he is there and can chat with us, it would be good to get a couple of words with Hector, our reigning MotoE world champion. He's just going to come over now. Of course, really, really good to see Hector back. Hector, great to see you. We spoke to you at Le Mans and it didn't work out all that good. Well, that's a bit better, isn't it? How are you? And what happened? Because we didn't actually see the crash. What happened at Le Mans?
Well, thank you very much. Happy to be back and also happy to be fit. Well, for sure it was a little strange crash. We keep studying it, but well, little misunderstood with me and the tires. But it is what it is. We just need to focus on keep going. No? But well, for sure I'm happy to be back. Time to recover that points back. So, well, let's see what depends the weekend.
What can we expect here at Assen? It's a totally different track to Le Mans, so what's your thoughts going into the weekend?
Well, for sure it's a track that I like, good memories from last year, and well, I hope the best for the weekend and just focus on me and riding and corner by corner, lap by lap.
Looking at MotoE from the outside, what did you make of Le Mans? Because we saw quite a lot of stories. I mean, Matej Casadei right there, Maria Herrera looking on the podium nearly in race 2. Your teammate Lorenzo Baldassarri, a very solid job as a rookie. How's it looking so far, MotoE this year?
Well, for me, it was looking as a classic MotoE race. No, the sad thing was a lot of crashes that many riders couldn't manage. But well, I think this is racing. No. For sure, a really, really good job for my new teammate. But we knew each other since many years ago in Moto2. But for sure, happy for him. And well, I really enjoyed the races from outside and hope to be back this weekend. What's the potential this weekend? What results have you got in mind? Well, try my best, and for sure, we have always the target of P1 on mind. You look forward to it. Hector, get well, not get well soon. Good to see you back on track now. Hector Garzo, of course, coming back this weekend after that disappointment in Le Mans. He didn't even really get that many laps, and of course he came into 2025 already injured after a test on his opening lap in Barcelona. That was a few weeks ago, a couple of weeks before Le Mans opening round. As you can see, all the rest of the team, the all new team here, Rafael Fusco and Tommaso Occhi, they are brand new for the 658 squad, all the way down through the Grassini team, of course, keep an eye on them, Matteo Ferrari,
always looking strong in there. And then the Power Electronics Aspar team, Jordi Torres and Kevin Zanoni down there. So lots to keep an eye out for MotoE this weekend at Assen. One big thing is, don't look too much to the weather today. We knew it was going to be dodgy today anyway. It's very windy, as you might be able to see by my hair. It's not a fringe, trust me. It was raining all morning this morning. That means that the track itself has dried, but the grass and offline is going to be a little bit tricky. So keep an eye out for that. All these guys know during their practice sessions that they can't go hell for leather straight away. That's what happened with Hector Garzo. That's why he was out earlier in the weekend. The other thing is, it is meant to be sunny all the way through. So by the time we've got racing underway on Saturday, I think we'll be in for a treat. But from inside the ePaddock, everyone's packing up. It's cold, so we're going to follow suit, find the warmth, and we'll check back in when MotoE goes green this weekend. Enjoy. See you soon.